Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. And they can counter here. And this is Ronaldo.
Fernando Torres is looking really fired up here, Peter.
He's been a favourite of yours for years, hasn't he?
Well, club biases aside, I don't think I've ever seen a striker who's so outstanding both inside and outside the box and who routinely makes the spectacular seem ordinary.
And his numbers are a long, long way from ordinary. Here comes the... He gets big! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Serginho gets rid without sophistication. Lahm plays in it. He's got full. Another fruitless header.
Indonesia really can do themselves a massive favour by making good use of this spell now.
And we have our very first corner. He's had a shot! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
So, a breakthrough already.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
No way through. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's a key interception. Alexander-Arnold. Well, that is one way to stop him. Davids looking to penetrate opposition lines. Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. He gets his head on it! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And now he has two. So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager...
And the shots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. He's got away. Oh, that's delightful. Indonesia have hit a quick-fire double here. And it's Serginho. He's had it taken off him. Davids. Couldn't squeeze it through. Palmer. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Aim forwards. And he's only too happy to take that back. That is Conte. Great, can he finish? Outstanding save to keep that out.
Indonesia certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Oh, it's come loose. Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Davids.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Roberto Carlos. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Rijkaard. Messi picks it up out wide. And he's in on goal. Davids! It is a very, very good save.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
And now, I'd just like to read out our fan club members who are celebrating their birthdays today.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Borussia Dortmund against
It is a
Indonesia.
deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Looking for options for movement. Crosses it. Decent chance! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
And here's Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Haaland. Madueke. He is through here. He gets big. He's missed, but not by that far.
Isco is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Haaland. Now, can they get him away?
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Brilliantly cut out. This looks promising. Somewhat off target. Now it's Haaland.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Tries to play it through. Rafinha looking to get on the end of this. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more.
Tries a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Big chance! Straight at the keeper.
Well, that looked very much like a case of stage fright. His job is to steer clear of the keeper.
That ball looks a good one. Tunisia are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Good read, needed to be. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Borussia Dortmund clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Lahm proves too strong. Whistle's gone, that's foul. That has not gone well. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Couldn't squeeze it through. Tries to pass it through. Pelé. Cross to the back post.
Okay, I'm probably going to be accused of full-back bias again, Peter, but Giuliano Belletti is someone I see as having a key role.
Your type of player?
Yeah, he's very competent defensively, first and foremost. He knows that's his job, so he's not the type that's going to be constantly rushing up and down the flank at 100 miles per hour delivering crosses.
Great ball if he can get there. Just about within shooting range. A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Madueke. Kupchu. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Looking to play him in. Now it's Madueke. And he's managed to gift it back. Half an hour played now. Knocks it out wide. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Up he goes! That's a half-decent try. So, third quarter of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Davids. Now it's Rafinha. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Davids. Now who's going to be first to this? Rijkaard cuts it out. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Grimaldo. Pelé. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And they're quick to get it back. And it's Messi. That's a throw. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now that he rises! There it is!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
The goal scorer for Indonesia.
Take that one out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Indonesia are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Lahm. It's a pretty loose pass. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Hello attendees, this
I think
is
on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Indonesia, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
substitution.
And we're underway again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Great vision. It's a promising position. Madueke tries a cross. Cristiano Ronaldo.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well timed, excellent interception. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Modric! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And he can clear it away. Kaku! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Indonesia do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Nice-looking ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Davids, well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Look at the space here. Great chance! It's a goal! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
The attendance for this match was 60,000.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Now it's Haaland, and he's had it nicked away. Indonesia perhaps contemplating their next change here. And it's Lam. He has found the way through. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose now, and they want to... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Madueke proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Messi! Short changes him. And one more try! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
A case shot at goal! Oh, it's fallen loose again! No mistake! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Haaland. Modric. Rijkaard does well to get it back. Taken back almost at once. Oh, Red, nice interception. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And it's Isco. Time and again they are repelled. He's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
We have
Number
got
2,
changes here, from both sides in fact.
Number 14, Isco. Number
Pullet
17,
absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
on the field.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Number 22, Çalhanoğlu. Number 11.
That is good, super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Nagatomo. Pullet. Now then, the ball's come loose. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Forward it goes. That's a lovely pass. Çalhanoğlu plays it through. Madueke picks it up out wide. Nagatomo. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Tchouaméni. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Indonesia clearly now in lead preservation mode. Oh, can he get onto this? Pullet. Çalhanoğlu kept his eye on it.
Added
and
minutes
he's there.
has been indicated.
Kukçu. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Lahm. There will be 4 extra minutes. Aims beyond the defence. Can he get on the end of this? Now that is a hefty challenge. Nicely spread. Now it's Madueke. He's got away. And that's that. Indonesia, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Your body just keep on twerking, but your eyes keep looking and lurking. I got all the time you do it. It's hard to me. Just how it let your body speak. I know that time is everything. Let's do this. All of this infinity. Let it touch, step, step. Baby girl, don't you worry about it. Let it touch, step, step. You go love me and you connect. Let it touch, step, step.
Ê, Tân. Ayo. 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 Turun dah. Mana? Ya. Naik, naik. Naik lagi ya? Naik dia mah. Kemarin mah.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Manchester United.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. And he's going to be disappointed with that. That has not gone well. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, they say that there's been a bit of a renaissance, Peter, at the number 10 position, and this guy, Çalhanoğlu, is one of the players who has really shone in recent times. He's not the quickest, but both his delivery and his distribution are consistently excellent, and once he starts finding spaces about 5 to 10 yards outside the box, he can be a real handful for any opposition.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Searching pass he's played there. Neatly clipped into space. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pedri. It's Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a goal kick. And it's Davids. Lahm. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Well, that pass isn't the best. Bellingham. He's a sharp little ball here. And that's put paid to a promising move. First quarter of an hour gone. Serginho.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
That's a sharp pass. Indonesia are looking to break at pace. Ruben Dias distributed tidily. Tunisia do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Now, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Gullit.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
That has been knocked clear. Cristiano Ronaldo! And this is Roberto Carlos. He's got all. Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Tunisia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He can get that clear. Oh, that's superb. And this is Ronaldo. Roberto Carlos receives it in a good position here. Bellingham. He's looking wide. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Aims beyond the defence. That's a sharp pass. Nicely shaped ball. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. That's a lovely, neat pass. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Ruben Dias. Now that looks a decent ball. Great chance! Oh, can he get onto this? Lahm. Showing great feet there. Oh, that's a key interception. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. And it's Gullit. And here's Roberto Carlos. Played in by Roberto Carlos. And he's there to get it away. Gnabry. Cambiasso. Bellingham. Çalhanoğlu. Foot in. And here's Mbappe. Shifted it to the flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Mbappe clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Played down the flank, and he's picked it up out wide. In by Çalhanoğlu. He rises! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Gullit. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 22, Messi.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Number 8.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Indonesia come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Chooses to go crossfield. Olise, and it's Serginho. Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nice sequence of passes, this. Beckham hurtling down that right flank. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's picked his way through. In towards the back stick. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Beckham standing over it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And here's Mbappe. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Now it's Beckham. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, it's played into the area. Looking to play him in. Crossed in again. That's a decent clearance. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Serginho. Bellingham can see things, others simply cannot. Played into space. Well, that's an excellent interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Roberto Carlos gets it away. And it's Koundé. Olise gets into a good position. It's run loose here. Leicester trying to keep this in. And here's Mbappe. Tries a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Serginho really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Lahm. Looking to go deep.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Pedri. Olise. And it's Koundé.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 13.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 5, Roberto Carlos. Number 11.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That is a great pick out. Cambiasso.
Coming on the field, number 14, Pele.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Nedved. Lahm. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Bale. We are into overtime. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome.
See you in the couple, baby, you could try to hide. I see you in disguise, baby, you could tell a lie. Oh, you call fake, listen to your playlist, and I'm alone.